What's up, everybody on YouTube? It's been a while since I've made any content, and there will be content for the Coptic Ottoman War Conquest coming up soon, but in the meantime I've been streaming a game as Saxony lately, and it ended up pretty badass. If you can see, the borders are pretty, giving you a preview of how it's going to happen, but here's the timeline for the Saxony run, which ended up with 5 personal unions through the run. So we're going to go here. As I recall, yeah, in 1447 we inherited Burgundy, which basically jump-started everything. Then we ate these two. At the start we planned to stay Catholic, so wanted to remove Magdeburg, which has an even that adds 10 reform risk. Then we started eating France, because we had Austria, Spain, and England's allies. So we figured, we'll kill France, I suppose. At this point, no, not yet. When Venice disappears, basically, we'll end up having a personal union on Austria, which will be our first personal union. We're allied to him, obviously, because he's the emperor. Meanwhile, we're just wrecking France. So he has Venice now, so we'll end up with Austria as a personal union. Soon after, you'll see Brandenburg spending here. And about 10 years after that, we ended up with our second personal union on Brandenburg. Meanwhile, still beating up France. We had an alliance with Poland, but when the personal union on Brandenburg happened, well, Poland attacked us for it, but they took the alliance back as soon as the war was over. In 1550, we'll end up forming the Protestant League ourselves after becoming Protestant. Because we were emperor at the start, but then we lost emperorship, we were not able to get the votes, so the only way I could get back on the throne was to become Protestant. So that's going to be the hardest war we'll have fought. We were not having the numbers advantage, mainly because Great Britain with 80,000 troops would sit on Great Britain. But anyway, we're emperor again now. Soon we're going to inherit Brandenburg and Austria at the same time. And soonish, this is when we got a personal union on Portugal. Great Britain tried to stop us. We took its cores here. That's our third personal union. Then here's what's gonna happen. Spain called us against France. We didn't want to, but basically we ended up also with a great personal union on Great Britain, number 4. Spain fought us. That's why we gave cores back to France, because we had too much scarce expansion to take land ourselves. And then we fought France. Then we're gonna inherit these two. We were allied to the Commonwealth. When these two disappears, we are going to become so strong that we're going to stop caring. So basically, because the Commonwealth is our ally, this guy's allied to this guy, and then this is personal union, so we're just going to focus on Spain. It would happen with Croatia, by the way. It's Ragusa that was allied to the Ottomans, and the Ottomans would always help him. But eventually we diplo-vassalize Bosnia, and soon, when they got the border, they broke alliance, so then we were able to attack Croatia. Meanwhile, we fed Portugal to Spain. Spain to Portugal, I mean. We're going to annex a bunch of stuff, fed Bosnia here. We're going to... This is interesting. Morocco was only missing one province to form Andalusia. We're going to full annex Brittany soon. Main reason for this is that they were small enough to full annex, and they had a colonial nation here. We missed this. The United States formed, but out of Brittany. So Brittany's gone. And we'll start pushing on Italy like crazy. At some point, when Scandinavia formed, basically the Commonwealth had a PU under our Commonwealth. So basically we had the HRE that was against us, and this was our allies, this was our personal union, which is integrated per Portugal now. Morocco, we were not going there anytime soon because they were allied to the Ottomans, but eventually I noticed that they lost the alliance, so we kicked them out of Iberia. which is just what we just did. Then Spain is 2 wars away from being fully next. We have... Oh, they fixed this bug with the timeline, interesting. This is a kind state. And now we're just going ham and killing everything. Eventually we'll revoke the privilegio. We are not going to form the HRE because I decided not to. But as you'll see, we'll basically deploy and annex 5 vassals at the same time, which piss off everybody else. So that's why we do it all at the same time, so they are over 190. And now we're going to... Great Britain has been integrated. And then, soon, or now I think, we're fighting for personal union over Russia, number 5, while fighting the Ottomans. So basically we sent the Commonwealth against Russia. We claimed thrones, we sent them against Russia, and meanwhile we just beat up the Ottomans and took all of North Africa. And this is our client state. Then we just eat Hejaz, which is allied to the Ottomans. We take a good chunk of the Ottomans, create this client state in Sidon, and then soon we're going to re-attack the Commonwealth. Yeah, we just did actually. Gave the cores back to Russia. We didn't have time to integrate Russia. It was too close to the 50 years. And now we're just struggling to get everything we need to form what we wanted to form. It was super close, especially since I derped and I didn't take Fez fast enough. But by assaulting forts and going crazy, we managed to do it. We couldn't remove the Ottomans. We wanted to, but they were allied to Malacca, and I didn't have time to go siege Malacca to kick him out of the thing. Well, my name is fucked here, but basically we rushed annexing 3 nations left because we had a year and a half left, and this name was garbage. Without the timeline, the name is here, which is better, but yeah, anyway. So here's the Roman Empire as Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire with the privilegio revoked. So the Roman Empire was formed by the Germans, so this is the barbarian invasion finished, if you'd like. Who's Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire be as the Roman Empire. That's it, guys. This is the run. I didn't notice that, didn't mention that the Commonwealth had annexed Scandinavia. So Europe is basically 3 nations. This is going to be it for this run, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time in the next video.